Thanks for coming to my office, Mary. As I mentioned yesterday, I thought it would be a good time to talk about your project milestones. So, how do you think things are going?
It was a crazy week for the project. But then every week is crazy around here.
Well, yes, we usually have multiple deadlines. That is why I want to talk to you about the missed deadline for the project report and the fact that this is the third task deadline that you have missed. What do you think is the problem?
Well, I don't have control over my assignments, so I have to jump from one task to another. I just cannot meet all the deadlines.
How do you think you might have contributed to the problem, and what do you think is the impact to the team?
Is there really any impact to the team? It seems like most of the internal task deadlines aren't real, as we always manage to get things to the client on time. I don't see how I'm contributing to the problem.
You are critical to the team. The deadlines on your tasks must be met so other team members' tasks are not delayed. I need you to meet your deadlines. So, what are your ideas on how to do that?
Well, unless you can unload some of my work, I guess I'm just going to be working even later.
I understand the situation, but what are you willing to do differently next time you have multiple tasks due at the same time?
I don't know. What do you suggest?
What happens when you are given all these assignments? How do you prioritize them with the project leaders who assign them?
I just add them to my list. We don't have a discussion. They all have to get done and they all seem achievable at the time. But as I start working on the details, they always take longer than I expect.
Well, how is each project leader going to know that you have multiple tasks due, and that you are getting behind because you underestimated the effort?
They could ask me.
Mary, you have told me before that you have a goal of being a project leader, and that's going to require that you meet deadlines. Now, what are you willing to do about the problem?
I suppose I could show the project leaders all the other tasks and ask them to prioritize them. The problem is that they just want me to delay someone else's project.
Well, in that case, ask them to go talk to the other project leaders and get agreement on the task priorities. Now, what else could you do?
I think I need some help with estimating level of effort. Maybe you could check in and see how I'm doing every day to keep me on track.
That's one option. However, let's look at what you can do to change the way you plan your work, track where you are, and keep me up to speed on your progress.
I guess we could meet after our weekly project meeting and review my tasks in more detail. I don't like to ask questions in front of the team.
Okay, I think that would work. We can review your estimates then. We have some good ideas here, but to give you some more time to think about it, let's meet again tomorrow to discuss your ideas.
Okay, thanks, Kate. I've been getting very stressed over all these deadlines.
I know, we all are. So to review, you are going to come back tomorrow with some ideas for detailed action steps, including prioritizing your tasks with the project leaders, and better tracking your work with me after the project team meetings. Correct?
Right.
Then we can schedule our first check-in date. And after that we can talk about another task I want you to do.
I'd better bring my list with all my tasks for you to prioritize then.
Good start.